And when I think of stained glass, I think a lot of churches and images of saints.
Temples, synagogues, millionaires' houses.
Okay, take a look. We're going to start cutting some glass now. We'll start simple by cutting just all the straight edges, okay? Okay, here's a tip. I used my 2-inch wide ruler to make a lot of this exterior border on the pattern. So, keeping with the 2-inch wide ruler, I'm going to use it as my width gauge when I cut the glass.
Right.
All right, simple. This way I don't have to keep measuring. I know that this is the width down here. It's going to be the width on the cut. Now, I make my mark with the width of the ruler, right? Now, there's my mark with my Sharpie. Now, I move the ruler over to make sure that the cutting head is on the line I made.
Oh.
Okay? All right, so now when you cut glass, you need to hear that little roller wheel scoring the glass. If you don't hear it consistently, you won't have a good break.
Oh yeah, look at that, it's easy.
The next few steps we're going to do is do some of the curved shapes inside, all right?
Okay.
Let me go get a piece of glass. That's going to be the dove.
Okay. So it looks like you're going to make a second copy of the design. And why exactly are you doing that?
Because I don't want to cut up the pattern that's there.
You want to have a worksheet.
Yeah, I'm going to have a working pattern.
Okay. Well, here we go.
So I'm going to cut out, we'll start with a wing. I'm going to use different shades of white to create different levels of the image.
Wow.
All right?
The last time I heard that noise, my pants were ripping.
You just got to be careful.
Tell me why the pliers, why the pliers?
The pliers help in breaking, they're nibblers. They help in breaking the small areas.
There you go. Very nice. Look at that.
Yeah. There's our first piece. Now, if your cut's a little bumpy, you could always use a glass grinder. Here, take a look how this works. Perfect fit.
You know, Dad's been calling, emailing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we're doing a show about stained glass, and Dad's best friend is Kim.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Stained glass expert from Long Island.
And if I don't go to Kim's shop, Kim might show up here. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go out there, ask him a few questions.
Go ahead.
You owe me for doing this.
Okay.
All right? All right, John DiResta here at Sinrod's Stained Glass Studios, where I'm going to visit my dad and his best friend, Kim, for some tips. All right, now, Kim, what about when it comes to the solder? Can I chintz out on the solder?
Now listen, I know you, John.
Right.
And I know
Right.
that you're going to be looking for flea market solder.
That's right.
But you're putting this thing together.
Right.
You're taking a lot of time, a lot of hours to put this thing together. It's silly to look to cut back on something that's going to be a decorative product.
Okay.
Get yourself good, quality solder from a stained glass supplier.
Dad, you remember when I was a kid, we delivered a stained glass to Dr. Amster?
I remember very well, John.
And you never told him the story? You don't want to tell him that?
No. I wanted to put that in the past, so forget about it.
All right.
That was a very expensive window, and I remember your carelessness and Butterfingers made it a little more excruciating to put it up than...
So it was my fault.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I was 8 years old.
That's the only helper he could afford.
Yeah, right. I was a free helper. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Dad, nice seeing you.
Take care.
It's
Nice
all
seeing you,
good.
John.
I'll see you guys. All right, it's all good.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Don't drop the window again.
All right, you got it. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Wow, that looks good.
A lot of work, right?
Yeah, let me check it out from this angle. It looks fantastic. When I was at Kim's, I saw Dad, and he reminded me of the time him and I put in a stained glass window. I guess I had blocked it out because Dad really got angry. And it was real heavy, had a heavy frame.
Right.
And carrying up the stairs, Dad was yelling at me.
He's letting an 8-year-old carry the other half?
8 years old. Twist it, turn it, and with it slipped, and I dropped it.
That's what happens when you bring an 8-year-old on a house call.
It broke into a bunch of little pieces.
Right.
Dad went out to the van and got a fruit roll-up. Remember those green fruit roll-ups?
Right, it was the right color.
And he crazy glued it right in the corner. We installed it and ran out.
All right, now I'm going to show John how to foil a piece of glass. The way a stained glass window is held together, each individual piece of glass has a foil frame around it.
Right.
And then it's all soldered together. But the most important thing right now is to get each little piece of glass framed with a piece of copper tape.
Gotcha.
All right? Now here, look, take a look. We start here on the corner. Get a little piece of the foil on the corner.
Okay.
All right, now make sure you lay it right into the next corner. You see that?
Yeah, I'm watching.
And you get one good wrap, and then you'll burnish it on.
We're going to use a pencil.
But that's it. You just want to be sure that your tape is centered on the glass. You want an even amount wrapped around the edge on both sides.
There we go. I think I did my first one.
Yeah. All right. The foiling is done.
Got it.
Done with this step.
Okay.
Done.
Let's see how it fits.
All right, that's it. Now we move on to soldering.
You got it.
All right, we'll get the tools ready.
Let's go.
Okay.
It does look good.